What if the very thing you call wealth is the reason you feel poor? What if the chase for more money, more status, more security, is the silent engine of your anxiety? The ancient Stoics, emperors like Marcus Aurelius, teachers like Epictetus, and statesmen like Seneca uncovered a truth that modern hustle culture ignores. Wealth is not having more. Wealth is wanting less. This is not minimalism for aesthetics, this is power. Because the moment you need less, you fear less, and when you fear less, you are free. This is not about getting rich, it's about becoming unshakable, because wealth without inner stability is just anxiety with better furniture. If you're ready to redefine success from the inside out, stay with me. Principle 1, the wealth of less. Here is the paradox. The more you believe you need something to be happy, the poorer you become. Epictetus taught it clearly. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Read that again. If your peace depends on the next paycheck, the next promotion, the next breakthrough, then your peace is rented. True wealth begins when desire shrinks. This does not mean you stop pursuing goals. The Stoics were not passive. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire. Seneca managed vast resources. They acted boldly, but internally they were detached. They wanted, but they did not cling. They pursued, but they did not depend. Practice this. Think of your biggest financial goal. Now say, I would prefer this, but I do not require it to be whole. Feel the shift. When your happiness no longer hangs on outcomes, you become calm. When you become calm, you make better decisions. When you make better decisions, wealth becomes a byproduct, not a lifeline. Want less, gain more. Principle 2, the security illusion. Most people believe money equals safety. The Stoics disagreed. External wealth can disappear overnight. Markets crash, empires fall, reputations collapse. Even Marcus Aurelius, at the height of Roman power, faced plagues, wars, and political chaos. The Stoic question was never, how do I protect everything? It was, who am I without it? If your identity is built on numbers in an account, you live in constant defense mode. Every dip feels like a threat. Every loss feels like a personal wound. But if your foundation is character, discipline, wisdom, self-control, then external fluctuation does not shake you. This is what the Stoics called focusing on what is within your control. Money, not fully in your control. Your effort, yes. Your spending habits, yes. Your reactions, completely. When you anchor your sense of security to what cannot be taken, your mindset, fear loses its grip. Build inner capital, external capital follows. Principle 3, voluntary discomfort. Luxury weakens the untrained mind. The Stoics practiced something radical, voluntary discomfort. Seneca, despite his wealth, would sleep on the floor. He would wear simple clothing. He would eat basic food. Why? To remind himself that he could survive without excess. When you regularly expose yourself to mild discomfort, fasting, cold showers, disciplined budgeting, digital restraint, you train your nervous system not to panic when life tightens. Fear shrinks when familiarity grows. If you know you can live on less, you stop being terrified of losing more. And this is financial power. Because the person who needs little cannot be controlled, they cannot be bribed, they cannot be manipulated by comfort. They choose, they are not owned. Ask yourself, could I live well with half of what I have? If the answer is no, you are not wealthy yet, no matter the numbers. True richness is resilience. Principle 4, enoughness. There is a sickness in modern ambition. It whispers, just a little more income, a little more recognition, a little more status. But more is a moving target. Seneca warned that no amount of wealth satisfies the man who is not content with what he has. If enough never arrives, satisfaction never begins. The Stoics introduced a powerful internal shift: gratitude as wealth. When you wake up and recognize what is already sufficient, your breath, your body, your ability to act, something changes. You stop chasing from emptiness. You begin creating from fullness. Contentment does not kill ambition, it purifies it. You no longer pursue money to prove your worth. You pursue excellence because it aligns with your character. And from that grounded place, you build sustainably. Enough is not a number. It is a decision. Decide that today. Principle 5, self-mastery as the ultimate asset. Markets fluctuate, currencies inflate, opportunities rise and fall, but self-mastery compounds. The Stoics understood that your greatest asset is not your portfolio. It is your discipline. Can you delay gratification? Can you remain calm under pressure? Can you make rational decisions when others panic? This is wealth. Marcus Aurelius wrote his private reflections, later known as meditations, not to boast about power, but to discipline his mind. He reminded himself daily that anger, greed, and ego were more dangerous than external enemies. Because if you conquer the world, but not yourself, you are still enslaved. Self-mastery creates financial stability because it prevents impulsive spending, reckless investments, and emotionally driven decisions. It also creates opportunity. People trust the steady. They invest in the disciplined. They follow the composed. Master yourself, and you become a magnet for responsibility and growth. Lose control of yourself, and no amount of money will save you. Here is the deeper truth the Stoics lived by. Wealth is not accumulation. It is alignment. Alignment between your desires and your values. Between your ambitions and your peace. Between your resources and your character. When desire shrinks, gratitude expands. When gratitude expands, fear contracts. When fear contracts, freedom appears. You stop measuring life by comparison. You stop competing in invisible races. You stop equating net worth with self-worth. And something remarkable happens. Money becomes lighter. You use it, you manage it, you grow it. But it no longer defines you. The Stoics did not reject wealth. They simply refused to worship it. They preferred it, but did not depend on it. And that distinction changes everything. Because the truly wealthy person is not the one who has the most. It is the one who cannot be impoverished by loss. Imagine losing half your income tomorrow. Would your identity collapse? Or would you stand steady, adjust, adapt, and continue? That steadiness, that internal equilibrium, is Stoic wealth. It is quiet. It is disciplined. It is powerful. The world will continue to shout that success equals accumulation. The Stoics whisper something stronger. You already have enough to begin. So pursue excellence. Build wisely. Grow your resources. But shrink your dependency. Stop chasing from fear. Start building from sufficiency. Because your journey into wealth does not start when your bank account changes. It starts when your desires do. Want less. Fear less. Live more. The river of life is flowing. You can exhaust yourself swimming against it, chasing endless wants. Or you can release what you do not need and let clarity carry you forward. The choice is yours. And the moment you realize you are already enough to build, you become unstoppable.